Yes.
We are live. Hello, beautiful people.
Hey guys, how are we all today? What is new? If you are coming on and you are seeing us, please be sure to click the link at the top, the StreamYard link, so that you can register. I don't know, put your name in so that we can see who it is that's commenting on here. Otherwise, it just comes up as Facebook user. Someone said to me the other day, "Oh, but my picture comes up when I comment." I said, "Well, we don't see the picture come up, so we still don't know who it is. It just says Facebook user. So please, coming on and you want to comment, please click on the link so that it notes that register your name or whatever it is that you have to do. How are you all? Hope you are all well.
How is everyone doing? I'm just faffing around here because, just faffing around because I just keep it 100 with you guys. Whoa, I needed some light.
Let there be light.
Let there be light. So let's just turn this down a bit. Just the alchemy for the soul. I hope you guys have got some real gems from our shares with you in the recent weeks. So we decided, Spirit decided, it's card pull night. So we will share. If nobody asks for a card, we will share. And we'll do a card to the collective as per. But I'm hoping some of you guys will come on. If you see me looking over here, it's because now I'm looking at my phone to see if there's any comments. If you're coming on live, like Adele said, please say hi. We'd like you to join in with the energy, join in with the alchemy. Pardon?
Don't be shy.
No, don't be shy. Get involved with the energy. Get involved with the alchemy of the energy we're putting out there for you. And, you know, we've got our retreat. It's coming together so soon.
2 weeks. And I just feel like, you know, like, although I've been excited the whole time, now it's like 2 weeks. I just see everything now. Everything is just so clear, isn't it? It's like, it's going to happen, that's going to happen. And because we know the majority, I mean, there's still space for more people to come in, but the majority of the women that are coming in already, like, I'm connecting with them on a soul level, you know, and just connecting with their energy to know who we're working with. It's going to be amazing. And I'm hoping, with it being the beginning of April, the sun will be shining. What do you think?
Listen, I have only got some addresses, so
no. The sun will be shining.
The sun will be shining.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
We need that energy. I'm calling it in. I'm calling in some nice energy for our ceremonies.
Yes.
So we can be more outdoors and be grounded and walk barefoot and just really soak in that energy.
Yeah.
I am just here for it. I really am.
Crystals. Now, ladies, if you would like a card tonight, you can ask for one. But what we would prefer, or I can't speak for you, Caralisa, what I prefer is for questions. So if you have a specific question that you'd like us to hone in on, then please ask the question. And, you know, it might be that I pick up on something or Caralisa picks up, or both of us. You might get a little bit of a message from both of us. Just kind of we'll row the boat and see where we end up, as it were.
Yes.
So don't be shy. Any questions, please ask. We have our cards. We're loaded here, fully loaded. I've actually got myself some dowsing rods. And
did you get them?
Yes, I've got some dowsing rods. I've been having fun. I tell
I
you.
bet you have.
Well, I'm not going to bring them out in public yet because obviously you have to get to know the rods. A bit
Yeah.
like a pendulum, you have to get to know your pendulum, and you know. But yeah, it's been quite hilarious just trying to. It's very different from the pendulum, but you can literally feel the energy
Mm.
crossing or is opening up, and it's just quite surreal because I'm just holding it, and even like my daughter's like, "Mum, who's moving it?" And I said, "It's moving on its own. It's the energy. It's giving me the answers." But you can literally feel it, and I'm just like, "Oh, this is really cool." So yes, dowsing rods. I
I
maybe
can't wait.
our session soon. You know,
Yes, I can't wait.
try them out with the audience, as it were. But ladies, please don't be shy. And if you're just coming on, we are doing card pulls today. Card pulls and intuitive readings. So if you have any questions, anything that you'd like to know, um, clarity in an area that you want, just fire away. Either me or Caralisa will answer, or you might get a little bit of both, just depending on, you know, whatever.
We can double up.
Double up for sure.
Double the love, double the alchemy.
Exactly. So yes, fire away with questions. But no, aside from that, who's loving the longer days?
Listen, this is my favourite part because it just feels like, yes, I've got the energy. I can wake up with a spring in my step. Not to say that I don't in the winter, but it just feels different.
Yeah.
It just feels different to get up. I am loving the lighter nights and
Yeah, man. The earlier morning, like
yeah,
5 mornings, bright outside, like
yeah.
love
It's
it.
not so good when you're trying to get the children to bed sometimes. But
No, they're like, but it's still daytime. No, it's not. It really isn't.
it really isn't. Any questions come through on your end?
Hang on, let me see. Here we've got Claire. She's asking, for me, the biggest bomb came for me a few weeks ago. It's been settled in the fact that I found a new home. What do you get from this for me? All still feels like a dream. Has in a way it was done to me, but hoping that this was the change that I need. Okay,
Let's see.
Claire.
Claire, I get that spirit saying to you to stay grounded and rooted. Stay rooted and grounded. So this is perfect timing. It's divine alchemy. Although it's a bombshell, just to stay grounded, stay rooted even and grounded. Okay? So like with anything in life, like with anything, when things happen spontaneously, we don't always know how to navigate through them, and we have various emotions that come up for us. But if we can just bring it back to ourselves, because whilst you're going through it, it just seems like turmoil, but when you get on the other side, like you said, it feels like a dream. This is something that you manifested, but very much we like to manifest things and think that it's just going to be so smooth, but sometimes that the wave's just a bit higher than we thought it was going to be. But stay grounded, stay rooted. So that's what Spirit's saying for you. Just keep it, because it's going to be beautiful ending. It's just the in between.
I want to add to that and say that I kind of feel like it's the beginning of some stuff for you. I kind of feel that even though it's initially the house that has changed, the home that has changed, there's other stuff around work, stuff around, I don't know whether you're looking to go back into education in some sort of way, like studying something. There's something that you're looking to study and open up, because they're showing me you opening up books and research and certain things. So I feel that the new energy of this new home is going to help you to focus on certain projects that you want to bring to fruition. And as I say projects as well, it's making me feel I don't know the home, if there's a lot of work to be done in the home, but it feels a bit like you're going to really add your spice to it, in terms of you're going to season it up, okay, you're going to
Mhm.
season it up in terms of really putting your spin around the house and energy around. It feels projecty. So it could be that you start creating decor, something that is to do with decoration or decor, something that you can put on the mantelpiece, something that you can hang. It feels very much that it feels projecty. Okay, it even feels like something that you can get your children involved in. As I've said the word children, I'm getting something around. I know that you have two children, Claire. I'm aware of this. The younger one being more in touch with her spiritual side. I don't know whether it's that she's wanting to meditate, or she's wanting to get like angel cards, but it feels like she's wanting to know more about spiritual stuff. And there's reason for it, so please entertain it with her, meditate with her, meditate with both of them if you don't already, as much as you possibly can. But give her time and show her some of this spiritual juiciness that you're into, because I feel that she's going to just pick it up like that and run with it. And this one's full of surprises as well. It's like she keeps her cards quite close to her chest, and then she does something and everyone is wowed by it, like, wow, I never knew she had it in her, sort of thing. This is the younger of the two. I feel like the older one feels a little bit more that people would expect her to be, here I am, sort of thing, whereas the younger one is a bit more like a closed book. But when she does something, it's like, wow, she really makes an effect. She's full of surprises. That's what they keep on showing, like she's full of surprises, like pulling things out. But I do get for you that this move is an amazing one. It has happened at the right time, and there will be so much happening around that whole situation. For you, you're seeing it has just the change in the house, but there's a reason why the house needed to change, so that certain other things can start to move. Okay, so yeah, literally. Does any of this make sense for you, Claire? Yes, I believe that with change, it's going to bring more help around work situation. That's the older one. She uses cards, but yes, the younger one is an old soul as well. Yes, the eldest is louder. The younger one is quiet natured. Okay, well, that makes sense. I feel that there's stuff there. It's almost like she's observing, doesn't really know how to sort of put across what she's interested in doing more of that stuff that she sees you and her sister doing, but it's like it's there. Maybe go out and buy her some cards, or you can get some really nice unicorn ones. But yeah, yes, the 16-year-old, yes, 16 years in an old house came with a big blow with 8 weeks notice. Oh wow, 16 years, wow,
Mm.
long
Time
time.
to change.
Yeah, yeah. But yes, became stagnant, I feel, exactly. So
Mhm.
this is needed. But I'm wishing you so much love and blessings for your new situation.
New beginnings, Claire.
New beginnings, exactly. So enjoy and embrace them all. But yeah, I'll send that off for you. Does anyone else have any more questions?
I think there's one more. I think I saw Yvette. How is my
Where?
question is, how do I get to know my guides?
Oh, I can't see it. Where is that? Oh,
Um,
it says Facebook user on my thing. Okay.
if you go in, I was in your group for some reason and not my group
Oh,
on my phone, so I saw that it was Yvette.
okay.
I think that, yeah. So they need to comment, don't they? They need to
Yeah,
allow Facebook.
yeah. Okay, so Yvette,
Oh, she has. She said yes.
you said yes.
Come back.
Yeah,
Can you see? Yes, we can see Yvette. Thank you.
you're just feeling into your energy.
Mm, Yvette, how do you know your guy? Have you been having some like experiences recently? Like you've been having conversations, but not quite sure who with, or you've been hearing things and you're not quite sure who it is that is around you. I just feel like you have some connections with an ancestor, um, but you're not sure. Like you're very like uncertain. Like you know that they're there, but you're not sure who. I talk with them all the time. Yeah, yeah. Spirit showing me that you have like a lot of conversations, but it's like trusting, trusting to let them come forward to show them who they are. So they're close to you, but it's as though you've got a little bit of a guard. Oh, okay, yeah, I've just seen your comment, but not sure who and what. Yes, that's definitely the energy that spirit was just showing me. So you're letting them close, but you're not really fully allowing yourself to embracing that energy. And what spirit's saying is that there are so much things around you, so many signs that they're giving you. But if you would just keep still for a moment, if you would get into that meditative state for long enough, you'll get the messages, you'll hear the voices, you'll hear, and you're probably in a position where you're thinking, okay, should I do this course or should I do something in order to get that kind of connection? And they're trying to answer it. They're trying to say to you, they're trying to guide you. But I think you're looking at it and thinking, oh, is that a coincidence? It's not a coincidence. That's what they're saying. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence at all. Um, and I've just pulled a card for you, and it's the Spirit Fox. So that message came through, and then I've pulled this card, and it says, trust your talent in changing times. So there's things that you already know. You already know that you're on this path. You already have this sense. You feel them around you. You're very much alert and you're very much aware. And like you're saying, you're talking, but then a part of you wants to retreat. A part of you is like, no, that can't be right. That sign that I got, no. And it's about trusting. And what I would say to you, Yvette, is that there are so much resources around. There's so many things and people, like-minded people. And the more that you surround yourself with more like-minded people, or you ask your guide, you ask spirit, you may not have a name, you may not have that deep connection, but the more that you ask is the more that people are going to come up, and you're going to be, maybe it's an inbox conversation, maybe it's an ad for a course or something, where you can be surrounded with those kind of people so you can allow yourself to trust, because you're not on your own. You're not on your own wherever you are in your journey, because we're all on a different path. We're all in a different space. But not to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm here on my own. And if I speak out, then maybe I feel a bit silly, maybe. We've all been there. Like, I would strongly advise you to connect with Adele. Connect with Adele. She's going to be rolling the eyes with me in a minute. One of the modules that I know that Adele teaches is about connecting and ascending. And that is a beautiful, beautiful. And even in the temple, there's elements of this connection, because sometimes as humans, we get into this space where we just want to have this instant, we want to do a meditation and we want to know everything instantly, but it needs to drop in time as we allow, as we open up, as we cleanse, as we retreat, as we allow ourselves to just lean back. That's when more drops in for us. So that's what I'm getting for you, lovely. I'm getting that you are there.
Mm-hmm.
You already know, but maybe you're not surrounding yourself with that sisterhood. So the questions that you're getting, you don't really have anybody to help answer them. You don't have that support, so it's keeping you a little bit of a distance.
Mm-hmm.
But you're on the right path, and you're doing amazing. Like spirits will say, like, you're doing amazing. Just trust. That's what I'm getting. Trust.
Just jumping on the back. I had this card for you, and it's called. It says called.
Oh, okay, called.
Yvette. Okay, and it says soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Also, as Caralisa was talking, and when she showed the card with the, what was it, a wolf on it, fox, whatever it was, I
Yeah.
had a huge sense of there is one main guide who feels like a woman who is with you mostly. And this guide is the guide that is going to help you to connect strong, to make that stronger connection to herself and the rest of the guides. And she's asking you to call her in. So, you know, you might get a sense of, like you said, you experience them in some sort of capacity. I think you said you feel them around or whatever, almost like call them in. You know, ask for the lady guide to step forward. When she steps forward, then you ask her some questions. Okay, you'll start to get the answers. That you might hear them, you might see it in your mind's eye, you might get it in dreams, it might be on the TV all of a sudden, like whatever, the signs and everything will come through. But she is ready to work with you where you are as well. And what Caralisa was talking about is with the trust is and putting yourself around the right people. It's not that you're not around the right people, that the people that you are around are maybe not as deep as you'd like to go. Okay, and so it's kind of like for you to navigate and find yourself around people that are that bit more deeper, you know. And but this lady's ready. She's like very strong. When I saw the card that Caralisa pulled for you, it gave me a sense of that's the guide saying, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. You need to talk to me. And almost like with the trust thing, trusting that actually it's not your imagination, it's not you just thinking it. This is actually happening. This is communication, because it's not quite something that you would say, but you're still questioning it. Okay, she wants you to connect with her for a name. I can't give you a name on here, darling, but you can connect with her and she will give you a name. She said all she's got to do is ask. All she's got to do is ask. Take yourself into meditation, light some candles, make sure you're in a calm environment. You know, I want it to be nighttime or dark when you do it, just candle light. And I want you to like call her in and ask her name. I feel that you'll get information quite quickly. And she's kind of almost like the portal, if you like. She will open up so much
more. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I feel that that's what you need to do. But she's there. She's with you. Very, very, very strong energy. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that with you, my darling. Thank you.
Therese, can you come out of the... Is it a comment? Is that what they need to do? They need to comment on the...
No, they need to click on the link at the top of the post, and it says just click on it and you can register your name so that when you comment, your name will come up, because right now it just says Facebook user. Okay, and the only way we can see you is if we physically go on our phones with our page with our phone. Okay, so then it just makes it a little bit easier for us. So if you can,
it's a bit easier for Adele, because I can see you on my page, but for Adele to connect with your energy, it just makes it a bit easier. And I'll answer your question shortly.
I like to see your picture, your face. Well, I can't see it that clearly, but I get enough. Okay, so
just message hey when you've done it, and I will.
Any more questions for anyone? Please don't be shy. Any burning questions?
Mhm.
Anything that you'd like some clarity on?
We've got another Facebook user. I've just seen hi Adele. Can you click on the link above, please?
Oh, I think it's Sally. Hey, Sally, how are you? If you want to comment or you want a card or anything, click on the link above, and then I'll be able to see your
Sorry,
name.
Denise, I didn't see that. Okay, Denise, could you just run that question again, please? She asked a question earlier. I haven't seen that, sorry.
I haven't seen it.
So I'm not sure if you was a Facebook user or...
Okay, I think it says, I've applied for a job at work. Will I get it, or will I remain in my current team? Denise.
Denise, you know this question, I'm laughing because I was seeing you moving. I don't know what you look like. I don't know you, but I was seeing you moving. And the card that came out for you was Direction Guardian. Choose your path. So for me, I don't think it's a case of will you get it? Do you want it? I think that is the question. Yes, Therese, I've just seen it. Do you want it? Because Spirit's saying there's movement for you. So I'm not entirely sure that this movement is in the direction of this new job, but there's definitely doors opening for you. There's definitely something coming up with movement. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that there's movement for you, Denise. Whether it's this job, all I'm getting is Spirit saying move. There's movement. There's movement.
She's saying, I want it so I can continue to work from home while I work on my business.
Well, this card is saying choose your path.
Yeah, it feels a bit like unsure.
Yeah.
Do you know how it feels for me? It feels a bit like to get the job will be perfect in the scenario that you can continue to work from home. But is it what you really want to do for the next few years? There feels like there's something there what you would probably prefer to do, but in doing that, it's going to take you maybe back into the office or back into another space that isn't working from home. Does that make sense? So it's true what she's saying. It's almost like a decision has to be made, like a heartfelt decision, and not just because it's convenient decision. And it's almost like once you know exactly what it is you want, you will get that. You'll bring that in.
Yeah, that's why Spirit's saying move, move. So do you feel like this is a stagnant time? Like, is there something that is burning, like what Adele said, like a burning desire, something that you really want to do, but maybe you're not at the place, or you're feeling like you're not at the place? The Spirit's just like, she's at the place. You're feeling you're limiting yourself as though you're not at the place to take maybe a big and scary step. Because all I got before this card came out was move. So I need to, on my life purpose, does that mean I need to work? I don't want to go back to corporate, so I need to, on my life purpose. Do you need to work on your life purpose? Or this staying at home is fulfilling your life purpose? Can I just get a bit more clarity on that question, please? Or on that statement even, not the question. Yes, Sally, I can see your name.
Can see you, darling. Okay, working on my life purpose, but I am working from home to pay my bills. Okay, I got a card as well. Communicate clearly. Okay. What is stopping you from working on your life purpose to make that pay your bills? Because it still feels like it's almost like you're wanting. It's amazing that you're working on your life purpose, but it's almost like this safety net thing is keeping you like harness, like, you know what kids wear when they're toddlers, from being pulled back.
Mm-hmm.
Feels a bit like that. And it's like, I feel that maybe you journal a lot, or you say a lot of, you do a lot of calling in affirmations and stuff like that, but it's like you're calling in from the perspective of your life's purpose,
Mm-hmm.
but you're not acting on it. It doesn't feel like you're aligning yourself there. It's almost like, is there self-doubt? I'm currently working on my purpose, but probably need to move faster. Yeah, I think you just need to communicate that clearly to the
Mm-hmm.
universe and start aligning yourself more within your life purpose. Yes, Adele. Okay, that's how it feels. So it's like you need to align yourself more with your life purpose. Once you've done that, the corporate side, it's going to be easy to make a decision on that.
Mm-hmm.
That getting the job just feels like it's something else that's going to keep you there. Okay, so even though it's convenient and it's paying your bills right now, you need to really push your energy into what it is that you really want to do on the soul level, your life's purpose. That will do everything: pay your bills, make you happy, give you the freedom and the power that you want. Okay, so start becoming really clear, communicate clearly. Don't just say it in these affirmations and you're putting your crystals out and the new moon, the full moon, and all of this type of stuff, and journal it. Actually embody it, what you're saying. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to leave that with you. Okay, where are we? Got a few questions now.
Mm-hmm. Therese was next. Therese's question was, because she'd asked it as Facebook user, I think it was something to do with business. Therese, can you post your question again, please? Lovely, because I'd asked you to come out and come back in again. And because we've got a few Facebook users, I just want to make sure I have the right question here for you.
Can I
Do you want to move forward?
yeah, because I'm really drawn to Sally at the moment.
Okay.
Do you know what, Sally? I'm with you, right? Do you know how it feels? It feels a bit like, and this is when you go through stuff in your life, you're kind of like split in half. So half of you is still living your normal day-to-day life, and then the other half of you is like you're soul searching. That's how it feels. And in that soul searching bit, you're feeling certain energies that are not aligning to you right now. Okay. And what I want to say, because you're asking what energy is surrounding
Do me.
now, is it's kind of like you've got a lot of support. Let me just say, you've got a lot of loved ones, yeah, that are supporting you, that are banging your drums very loudly. Okay. And you are, all I'm being like, they're showing me magic. You create magic and you don't even know it. People around you can see it. People will big you up and say how amazing you are. And I don't feel like you always see it. And what I want to do is I want to push you into your spiritual enlightenment, not just because I'm spiritual, but because I feel that you will fare better over there. I don't want you to be scared or worried about any type of judgment from anyone in your circles or even extended circle, like people that are not necessarily in your tight circles. You will get people saying stuff. People say stuff about things that they don't understand a lot of the time, but you can enlighten them once you know what you're doing. I'm wanting you to meditate. I'm wanting you to put crystals in your bra. I want you to protect your energy because your magic is so magnetic. People are drinking your energy. They just like they're magnetizing to you, but not always for the right reasons. And what that's doing is that you're taking on their thoughts and feelings. So if they're feeling like shit, they will drink your energy, and then all of a sudden you've gone from feeling all okay and now you feel crap and you don't understand because you don't necessarily have a reason to feel crap. But it's really like getting you down and you're starting to believe it's you. When and I've got family here, like I feel like I have this woman, and she's really close. She's really close. And she's saying, she keeps on doing that, like you need to dust your shoulders off. And she's doing that like you need to put your chin up. Okay. And she's saying that please have eyes everywhere because not everyone's love is pure and real. They love your energy and they want what they can get from you. Okay. You need to protect your energy. I'm just trying to feel like who she is. She feels a bit like an auntie, an auntie, or like of that sort of line, someone who you would have called auntie, even if she wasn't your blood auntie. That it feels like that sort of, and she's really strong coming in, saying like she loves you to bits, and you need to stop putting yourself down, like talking yourself down. I don't think you would say anything bad like with realizing it, but I think some of the words that you use around yourself isn't always uplifting high energy words. Okay, she says stop using those words. You are a bright spark. It's almost like this is something that she would have told you when she was here. She would have said something around you being a star or you being amazing, and you're the one that everyone needs to lift them up. So if you are down, then everyone is down. Does that make sense? So she's like, take yourself, bring your energy back up, stay there, because everyone needs to see your star shine. But at the same time, you've got to protect your energy so they don't drink it, so you can't go high enough for them to see your star shine. Because your star shining helps so many people. I don't think you realize you help so many people, not even just physically. You help them, like they see you doing things and they're inspired by you. And they don't tell it to you all the time. You'll get some that will say, oh, you're amazing. But some people are watching and they're not saying, but you are uplifting. You are bringing them joy every day. So please don't have any doubt that you are not amazing, because you are. Okay. And this is what your auntie is saying. Is it your auntie? Sorry, can you confirm this? I'm saying auntie. This is what she's saying. And she's like doing this. She wants you to keep your chin up and protect your energy. She keeps on saying, protect your energy. Please protect your energy. Get some sage, Paolo, whatever you need to do. Clear your home with it. Okay. Go down all the corners of your home, all the rooms in your home. Buy sticks of selenite. You can get little sticks, put them above every door frame in your home. Okay. So when people come in and out of your house, out of every room, they're cleansed and they're cleared. Okay. And get one and pop it in your bra as well, because this will protect you as well. But yeah, it's like the overwhelm, the energy that you're probably feeling is a mixture of everything. I want to say it's like your loved ones wanting to communicate with you that they're around, and also you're picking up because you're in that in between bit, establishing, am I spiritual enough, or is this just rubbish, sort of thing. You're in that place. You're starting to pick up other energies from people around you and places as well. You can walk into a place, oh, this feels a bit off. Do you know what I mean? Yes, I will inbox you, my darling. Don't worry. I'll do that for you.
Oh, on the back of that, Sally, I was just shuffling, and a card that came out for you was Snake, Shed Old Skin. So, based on what Adele was saying as well, and what was coming through for you, was that, yeah, you don't realize how powerful you are. And because of the negative self talk, it's not necessarily negative, but maybe like the doubt, it needs to be shed now. This is the time. We're coming into that spring season, and you're going to see yourself in a through different eyes. You're going to see yourself because you are spiritual enough. You are enough, but it's taking those steps, and we can only take those steps when we shed. We can only take those steps when we shed, and we can only take those steps when we decide to be around those people. When we decide to be open. When we decide to be open to our gifts and walk in our power. So it's time for you. It's definitely time.
Yeah, it's
So,
definitely time.
the energy I was getting was that, yeah, there is a lot of not darkness, I don't want to call it darkness, but a lot of heavy energy, but it's not yours. It's yours to shed. It may be generational. It may be people around you, work, people, places. It's just a shedding time for you. And that's all I had to say for you, lovely.
And I will inbox you, my love, okay? Okay. Teresa's there. Do you want to... Right, Teresa's saying, my question is not work-related. It's connected to love. I feel like my purpose is to spread love and joy, but I've a challenging time receiving it from others. Is there someone in the near future, or am I meant to continue on this path single way? You're so welcome, Sal.
I've actually changed decks for you, Therese.
Yeah, I picked up the other deck.
Oh, did you? What are you like? Honestly. I was led to just change deck. Like, it's like change. The message is in this one for you.
Can I just say, Therese, you have energy from a past loved one that is still working within you. So you're saying that you have a challenging time to receive it from others. You know what? As I've spoken, it's being shown more. Can you say to me, yes or no, without getting too deep, because I know this is quite, this is public. Have you had a partner who you felt was, I know we kind of feel this about most of our partners, is the one, but you felt so much, you felt a crazy connection with this person, almost like you knew them from another lifetime, because there's this energy of this person who I feel you probably did know in another lifetime, and you have had that relationship with them again, and that energy has stuck to you. And this is what, it's not that you don't want to receive love, but it's like almost like when you get to a certain point in the relationship or the dating or whatever it is, you have this feeling that you just back off, or it feels icky, it doesn't feel right, or you start poking holes in things. And I don't necessarily feel like it's your energy. That's what I wanted to get to. Okay, to call that. So if you could let me know if there was someone that you dated in the past who was very much like a, wow, this feels unreal. It could have been how you met. It could have been your relationship was very intense all the time, but you felt that it was so deep within your relationship, because I feel this person's energy is still stuck with you. Okay. I'm going for the other cards now. Let me know if you can relate to that, Therese, if you're still here. You still here, Therese? Yes. Okay. Don't know if she's here. Okay. If she's not here, then we can go on to the next one. Anyone else have any questions they would like answered? Please don't be scared. We don't bite. Come forth. Ask your questions, or if you'd like to get some clarity on something, please step forward and ask. I wasn't in a relationship with him, but wanted. Here's Therese. Wasn't in a relationship with him, but wanted. You wanted to be in a relationship with him, but did you have a closeness? Because it feels like almost as though you was very close. If you didn't have a relationship, you were very close to having one with this person. Okay, because it feels like I know you. This feels too good, and this is almost like the energy of that is keeping you from bringing in anyone else. Because on a soul, yes, I can. You said you wasn't in a relationship with him, but you wanted. Is that you wanted a relationship? Hang on. Yeah. Did you have a good friendship with him then? Because his energy is there. There's a strong energy, and it feels like it was a past lover. But it could have just been a really good friend that you got close with. And if you wanted to have that relationship with him, then you had opened up certain energies to him to enable that to happen. For whatever reason, it didn't happen. We had. I don't understand. Do you understand, Caralisa? Not understanding. So you had a relationship, or you wanted to have a relationship with this person? Coming through clear. If you can make that clear for me, please. Come out, please. If you can make that clear for me, please. Yes, but he couldn't because of past trauma. Okay. You have this energy of someone who's stuck. Basically, to answer your question, it's almost like you have the energy of someone who you're connected to. It feels like you've had a connection with them in this life, and it's ignited something in you, so that anyone that comes along now, without physically judging them and saying, oh no, they're nothing like blah blah blah, on a soul level you're judging them. They're not good enough. What if that happens? You're doing all of this stuff. But what I would say to you is what Adele would say in this scenario is to steam. Yeah, do some yoni steaming. When you're steaming, meditate. Like, I want you to clear that energy, all the sexual energy that you have that may be laying dormant in that area, because I think this is what's creating resistance to new partners and people coming into your life. Okay. You can do womb meditations, you can find them online and stuff like that. I want you to start really connecting to that space, because you are worthy, and you're not going to be single for the rest of your life. I don't feel you are, but I do feel that you do need to kind of do some work of releasing and allowing yourself to be vulnerable, and allowing yourself to be in a place to receive. Okay.
2 cards came out for you. 21 and 12. Can you believe it? 21 and 12. So the first one was, oh, it's this side, sorry. Expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. And on the back of that was 21, Clover. Release the guilt. Release your guilt. So just in alignment to what Adele said, the expectations that we have sometimes, we have it more of other people, but then we seek it also. So we have the expectations from somebody else, but then we seek in the expectations. We're seeking for them to see us for who we are sometimes, and it's not the case that they don't see us, but because we're carrying the guilt of past, the guilt of whatever it is, like Adele was saying, yoni steaming is so powerful, because when you get connected with that space, when you release the guilt from that space, when you release past traumas, past relationships, you're able to open up, you're opening up more gifts, you're able to not seek anyone else's approval, because you're not going to be single forever. This is just a time of healing. This is just a time of you coming back to yourself. This is just a time that spirit just wants you to connect, reconnect. That's all they keep saying, reconnect. Reconnect with the ladies that know about the steaming. Reconnect with people who, like Adele said, you can even do it on YouTube, but get more in depth, get some more research with this steaming, because this needs to be released. There's a lot of releasing to do. And when I say a lot of releasing, it doesn't mean timely, because we know that time, because that's what Spirit's saying, like, it's not a timely thing. It's not like, oh, okay, I need to release for a year and then I can go looking. It's about the intention of what you're doing when you're releasing. So I hope that's resonated for you. The 2 cards that fell out for you: expectations, don't seek anyone's approval. The ladies there with a rose. We all know what roses are. They're beautiful, but they've also got thorns. They're still beautiful. So don't let any part of your past that you're carrying the guilt for, the 2 together, don't seek and release. I'll leave that with you, lovely. I hope that resonates.
Thank you, Therese. And Denise says, steaming works. I've done it just once and it cleared a situationship and energy connected with it. See, there you go. Steaming is the one, ladies.
Yes.
Okay.
Denise had a question, I believe, was it? No. I have to go back. Yvette, sorry, had a question. My intuition tells me I'm making a big, important house move, and I'm nervous because I have to make a decision about signing a new lease, and I want to make the best decision. So your intuition is telling you that you're making a big move, important house move.
Yeah.
Nervous and excited. Do you feel the same when you're nervous as you are excited?
It's the same. It's the same energy.
Oh, something's fell out for you, beautiful. Throne, your potential is endless. Can you see the 3 ladies? You could look at that as 3 paths, 3 different decisions, 3 emotions, 3 such a powerful number to work with. 3 different deities. You've got the witch, you've got the princess, and you've also got the mermaid. So you've got 3 different energies going on in this card. You've also got the staircase. This is such a powerful card with what's dropping in for you. Are you prepared to take the steps, and what seat are you going to take? Are you prepared to take the steps, and what seat are you going to take? Because nervousness, believe in your own magic, that one's from. Nervousness and excitement is exactly the same. But sometimes because fear blocks us, sometimes because we want to stay small and we want to stay comfortable, Spirit's just saying, like, don't be small, open up, take the steps, take the leaps. Because if your intuition is guiding you, you don't want to miss out you don't want to miss out on the opportunities that come when your intuition is guiding you, because that is your inner guidance. That is your inner direction. But you've also got to know what steps you're taking and what seat you want to take once you've taken those steps. So I hope that's resonated with you. For me, the answer is yes, go, walk, take those leaps. That's what Spirit's saying. Take those leaps, because your intuition is you're already in alignment. Keep yourself grounded. Yes, get excited, but keep grounded. Feel the fear and do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no right decision, right?
Say that. Yeah.
There's no, all my ducks need to be lined up. There's no security net when it comes to making big moves. Feel the fear and do it anyway. So I hope that's resonated for you. I'm going to leave that with you.
It almost feels as though, like, because I've just read here, I know it sounds crazy, this sounds crazy, but I feel like I will meet someone and move with them. Okay, that possibly will happen, but it feels like this move is almost something that is out of, there's something quite extraordinary about it. It feels very different to a move that you've had before. And it's almost as though you need to bask in that energy of that. It feels that being in that place, you're going to align yourself with that person that needs to come into your life.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing stopping you from moving in together in the future, but you're not going to meet him today and move in tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So you're still going to need your own palace, your own space, your own place of power. I kind of feel that, because how they're showing me, it's almost as though, I don't know if this house is on a hill, but it's like you're on a hill and you are like sitting upon a throne. That's how it's being shown to me. And like you're on a hill and you're sitting upon a throne, and this is big. This feels very different to any type of move you've had before, which is why you're feeling nervous, which is why you're feeling scared. But it's something that you have to do. And I kind of feel that you're being called to it. And even when you say, oh, you know what? No, maybe it's just not meant to be right now. Something else. It's like they're showing you something else. This is why it needs to happen. Oh, yeah. You know, yeah, I do need to do it, because if I do it, then this will happen and this will happen. And it feels a bit like that. You're unpacking things. When I get there, I know this is going to open up and that's going to open up. But at the same time, my man, this person who's coming into my life is who I'm going to be living with, who I'm going to be with. You know, I feel like it's an island or something, surroundings, maybe water. Yeah, it feels powerful there. There's a lot of energy there, good energy. And it's almost like it's waiting for you. And it's almost like, take it because you deserve it. That's how it feels. You deserve it now. It feels like this is where you've brought yourself to now. Does that make sense? Like, don't worry about the finer details. Just do it. And then everything will happen the way it's meant to happen. Okay? So I'm trying to help you kind of alleviate the doubt and, again, fall back and trust. Everything that we do that elevates us feels scary. Okay? It's meant to, because if it doesn't, then it's too easy. Then we're not going to grow. Okay? Far away from where I am now. Yeah, well, I guess that is scary. Far away from everyone and everything that you know. You might have some people around there, but not the people that you've been used to for the last few years. And that is scary. But come on, look at the world we're living in. We can connect with anyone in any part of the world now. Okay, so now when you're there, I think it's taking you there so that you can really hone in on your life purpose. In fact, I think that was what the last card that I picked up for you. The life purpose with the tree. That was on top of my pack. It's almost like, and look where the tree, it's kind of like positioned up upon a hill or something. So there's no distractions. Does that make sense? It's like once you're there, you're really going to be able to hone into your spirituality, hone into your life's purpose, hone into all the things, and start aligning yourself to the people and the situations and the circumstances. And I just feel that where you are now, you can do it, but it feels a little bit foggy. There's a lot going on. And, you know, a lot of things kind of get left till tomorrow. Whereas here, it feels more like you can bask in that energy. It's very powerful. You're going. Okay, so what you say is just do what I need to do right now. I'm still here, and when I do move, things will work out as I go along. Yes, you have to trust me. It's going to feel good when you do it. It's going to be exciting, like, oh my God, but you're just going to, like a tree, like a plant, anything that you plant somewhere, you're going to sprout and grow and flourish. And, you know, so right, I'm moving. I feel it soon. Go for it, girl. Just go for it. So I'm going to leave that with you, Yvette. I'm going to leave that with you, my love. Okay. We have the
on. We just put in a few cards for you, lovely ladies.
Okay.
There's a Facebook user. I don't know who it is.
Anna, could you do me a favor? Could you click at the top of the post on the StreamYard link, just so that we can see who you are on here, and Caralisa can connect to your energy, because she won't connect to your energy if you're just coming through my phone. Okay, so go and click on the link at the top, and then we'll take it from there. Was there any more questions? If you're just hopping on, we're just taking questions. Any questions that you might have, like some clarity on. You're so welcome, Yvette. Woo, it's getting hot in here.
It is. She's asking where the link is.
It's at the top of the post, right at the top. It will say click here, StreamYard, blah, blah.
Powerful portal. Whilst I'm just waiting for a few questions to come through, I just wanted to talk a little bit about two things just been pressing on me. As a collective, I feel like there's been a lot of cards being pulled around direction and connecting and yoni releasing. And Adele has got her 6-month membership. And I'm not just saying it because I'm a part of it, but it really is an amazing place. And you get to collate and collaborate with all the energy of the ladies in there, but also the content in the temple itself is just amazing. And you get to learn and strengthen these muscles, these skills that to help you to connect, to help you to release more, to get more clarity. So if that's something that you feel is you're being pulled to, you're looking, maybe you're on this live and you've been searching for something, maybe you've been searching for a sisterhood, maybe you've been searching for more spiritual development, this is definitely something that I would definitely inquire about. Just take a look at what's on offer. Just take a look at, you know, what the content is, what kind of things she covers in there, because it's all about honoring yourself as a woman and from that yoni space and really connecting. And I feel like going into this spring, if you're in this side of the world, in the UK, we're going into this spring energy. We really need to be quite intentional about all the seeds that we're planting, because we need to be flourishing. We need to be that rose. There's obviously thorns in our lives, but that beautiful manifestations, because we've released. Um, sorry, I just saw a message. So if that's something that resonates with you, please, because Spirit's just pushing me that there's obviously somebody, maybe more than one of you, that this resonates with. This is the kind of thing, this is the kind of energy that you want to be a part of. Get into Adele's inbox. Definitely have a look at, the payment plans and what's on offer. Because this is a message for somebody. Somebody's looking in and they've been questioning or looking or searching and they want a bit more. It's not, I don't believe in coincidence. So if you're hearing this, whether it's on a replay or whether you're here with us now, obviously in this energy, I feel like it's ladies that's in the energy now. Just have a think about it. Have a chat with Adele, because it's certainly something that, yeah. So I'm just waiting for some more questions to come through.
Yvette, if you're interested, my love, just send me an inbox so I don't forget you. Anna, say hi again, see if it's working. Helen, so that both me and Caralisa can see your question and tune in, could you please click the link at the top of the post? Because you're just coming up as Facebook user on the mainstream and Caralisa can't connect to your energy. Okay, so if you could do that, it would be amazing. Can't see the link on my phone. It's right at the top where the picture of us is, where I've put powerful portal. It should be there. Should be there. To double check. Yes, it should be there. Hang on, let me see if I can copy and paste it. Copy. Paste.
Can you see me, Caralisa? No.
Okay, it's posting now, so you should be able to see the link. Oh, so hot.
Whilst we're waiting for questions, Adele, do you want to talk about the weekend?
Which one? I feel like I've got so many things going on. You're talking about the retreat.
Yeah.
A wonderful retreat. Listen, we have day tickets still available for you lovely ladies, and I think there's a couple of beds left. For those of you that want to connect with like-minded ladies in a spiritual way, there's going to be lots of lessons, lots of connection, lots of healing happening. We have our own personal chef for the weekend, and we will be we'll be stripping back. We will be releasing a lot. We'll be connecting a lot with our guides, ancestors, all of this type of thing. And these ladies will walk away. It's from Friday till Monday morning. These ladies will walk away having shed a skin, literally. Okay. And yes, Anna, I can see you now. If you are interested, please jump in mine or Carolisa's inbox or Andrula's. Literally, one not to be missed. It's only in 2 weeks' time. 2 weeks' time, ladies. And it's a lovely treat for yourself. Why not treat yourself for the Easter? Right. Who have we got here?
But I'm not sure if. Hi, lovelies. Can you see me now? Is that the same person as the other Facebook user?
I don't know. I can see Anna now. I connected with StreamYard. I'm not sure why it's not working. Anna, can you ask your question again, please? I can see you now. I can see your name. Ask your question again, please. Oh. Excuse if you can hear him shouting in the background. Football's on. It's always in my house. breathing down the place.
Who's playing?
I don't know who. Liverpool's his team. I don't know who they're playing against. I haven't got the foggiest. Right. Am I on the right path spiritually and in love?
Anna's question.
Do you know what, Anna? Straight away, what I'm feeling is they're showing me like quick fixes, and Spirit said spirituality is not a quick fix. So it feels as though you're looking for, like you want to see, the guides, you want to hear them, you want to have that connection so that you can go on to the next thing and the next thing, and it doesn't work like that. A bit like what Caralisa was saying earlier, it's almost like a muscle you have to work. So if you are meditating, you can't just sort of do a connect with my guides meditation and expect your guides to connect with you. It takes weeks, sometimes months to get a connection. So it feels a bit like you're on the right path in that the interest that you have, but you now need to be consistent with it. It's not a pick up and put down thing. And they're talking a lot about embodying some of the things that you've already learned spiritually as well. So, like, just off the top of my head or whatever, if you're getting healing and someone says, right, I don't know, you've got a rub, this is just me making something up, you've got to slap some castor oil on your hands, tap your head 3 times, and this will get rid of your headache. And the next time you have a headache, you don't do it, you go straight for the paracetamol, then you're not embodying the things that you've learned. So it's about embodying. They're showing that you have to start embodying the lifestyle now. Okay, so everything that you've already learned, start embodying that. Once you do that, your gifts and the things that you are learning spiritually become much more clearer. It's almost like a penny will drop, like, oh, wow. Yeah, I am beginning. Yes, I'm at the beginning of my training, totally spot on. Yeah, it feels a bit like that. So start embodying everything that you've learned. And it's like when people come for readings, this is something I'll say. Like, we talk about this a lot in it, Caralisa. People will come for readings, you get the guidance, guide, and then you will go on someone else's, like, not you personally, Anna, I'm just giving, this is what Spirit's showing, because you need to embody. Go on someone else's to get more answers. But you're probably going to get the same sort of answers as what you got in the last one, because you need to start walking the walk now. You've got the information, you've got the advice, and you need to take it and use it. So it's very much about embodying everything that you've learned, okay? So beginning of training, is that some sort of spiritual training? If it is, start really embodying it. Don't just have it and tick boxes and get a certificate to say that you've done it. Really start walking the walk and talking the talk and becoming all of these things that it is that you are learning in your training or whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, make it your day to day. This isn't just a pick up and put down thing. Okay, this is something that you have to do day to day. This is something that now you have to open up to your family so that they understand what it is that you're doing and how much you're going to change as a person. Okay, like everything that Caralisa and I do every day spiritually, our family do as well. Our family will meditate together. We do our affirmations together. We do these things. It's in us. Yeah. So to not do it feels odd, So it's about embodiment and putting that out there to your family as well, like your children and stuff, so that everyone is doing it together. Okay. Did you get anything?
Yeah, I got a card that flew out for you from the Angel and Ancestors Oracle deck, and it was Shaman, trusting higher forces. So what was coming out for me was that, yeah, you're on the right path with love. That was the question, wasn't it?
Love and spirituality.
Love and spirituality. But the trust is something that is developed, and it's only developed, like what Adele said, exactly that, by keep doing the work, keep doing the repetition, trusting that whatever you do, the steps you're taking daily, the steps that you're taking every single day is for that bigger picture. Not to look elsewhere and think, oh, but that person's doing this and that person's doing that. And the card that threw out from Believe in Your Own Magic, because I was drawn to putting 2 cards for you, one from each deck, was to feast and slow down. Slow down and celebrate yourself. Slow down and celebrate every single step and bask in it, bask in that energy. Really enjoy being a part of that energy. So if you've done a meditation today and you really feel grounded, just bask in it. Appreciate yourself. Thank yourself for taking that time out. And like Adele said, get your family involved. Because sometimes we think, oh, our children are too young. I have a child that only does a meditation for like 1 minute. And she'll sit there with her crystal and she'll be like, Mum, the meditation's over now. I'll literally just put some music on. I can't even do a guided meditation with her. She does a separate meditation, but it's just for her to just connect. She's only 3, so I'm not expecting her to do a half an hour, but just the fact that she'll sit there, she'll, cross her legs, and she likes the whole, oh, Mummy, I can, I'm magic. And she'll say, Mummy, let's do some affirmations. And this is separate to when we do our group meditations. And I'm sharing this with you because sometimes it's challenging when you've got children different ages. And that's what Spirit's showing me, that, you've got children different ages. So I can totally relate with you. And yeah, you can do a group setting. And meditation doesn't always have to be sitting down either and just silent. You can do a dance meditation. You can really just get into yourself by just doing different movements and, really connecting with yourself and connecting with your family. So you're all on this journey together, because part of the spiritual experience is making sure that we're in this situation together as a family. My daughter does meditations, my son not for a while now. Yeah. Well, Spirit's saying to definitely get the family involved. That's going to enhance your spiritual practice, because now you're going to have accountability. Now you're going to have your child say, well, Mummy, after they do it for a while, are we going to do? And that's where you're going to embody it, because that's going to help you grow too. So as much as it's distracting, because some days I feel like I meditate 10 times a day, because sometimes I have to do them in groups with my children. And I don't get to do a deep meditation till I'm on my own. But it's because I'm working that muscle to make sure that when they're my age, they'll be deeper than I am. Does that make sense? And then that trust in higher forces is just that trust to know that what you're doing is for the better good, it's for the higher good, it's for your highest version of yourself. Everything that you're doing, that's where you're getting to. So don't worry about where you're at now, but think about where this is going to take you as a family, when you all can come together, the power that you'll have within you, the power that you'll have together. I don't know if that's you, Anna.
No, Anna's saying.
I feel it's for the higher good. It is. You're on the right path. You're definitely on the right path. And I really feel like this card about feast, slow down and celebrate yourself is also pertaining to love. That's what Spirit's saying. It's also pertaining to love for you. Don't rush anything. Slow down, have a feast, celebrate yourself. Celebrate the time that you've got. Celebrate the things that you're doing. Because love isn't just love outside of ourselves. Love's about self-love as well. And that's where it starts. So I hope that resonates with you. And I'm going to leave that with you, lovely.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you. We're going to take 1 or 2 more.
Yeah.
I can't see who this Facebook user is at 9:30. Okay, Helen.
See you on StreamYard. But I do want to say to you, hang on, have an opportunity to do some further training, or can I carry on, grow myself? I'm feeling unsure.
Do you know what? Oh,
yeah, go on.
Okay, it's jumping out with me.
Yeah.
Accountability. So you're unsure. Are you nervous about the accountability side of things? Even though I can't connect with your picture, there was a strong message that came through. That's why I didn't even bother saying, oh, can you go back in? Because it came out so strong that the training isn't about getting the certificate. The training is about being consistent. The investment's not about the money. It's about how you show up. The investment is just an exchange. So when you invest and you're all in, to invest in something means that you're all in. You'll turn up to your coaching calls or to your group calls. You'll do the work because you know I'm invested. I really want this. Not from a money's point of view, but from a point of view of the exchange that you'll receive. And like I said earlier, I don't know if you was on this live, maybe it's something like coming into Adele's temple that may help you with that, because there's so many different avenues in terms of the work that she does with connection, with guides, and also self responsibility, and the bits of the
there. It's her that said, I'm really keen to work further with my lineage with shaman. I went to a past.
because I can't see because it's Facebook user. Yeah, I didn't see that because it's further up.
Do you know how? Yeah, go on, continue.
Yeah. So even if it's not the temple, but the accountability is what threw out to me. So it's about doing the work. And yes, you might want to do the shaman work, but we all start somewhere and just keep going, keep doing it. Yeah. Is that what she said about a past life healing and got healing from a boy in the desert?
And got healing from a boy in the desert in her past life.
Okay.
When she went in her past life. Do you know what? Helen, if you're still with us, it felt a little bit similar to what I was saying to Anna earlier, in that embodying what you've learned already. There could be a feeling of overwhelm if you're doing too much. As you know, shaman energy is deep, very deep. It's not just a case of you doing that work, it's a case of you healing as well. You have to go through so many different layers of yourself to understand yourself on so many different levels. You've got to be ready for that. And you've got to face some shadows that you may have pushed aside. But please start embodying everything you've learned already. You're very, very good. Your gifts are very, very good, aren't they? Like, I can feel like your energy you're spot on. And it's like you're on a roll type thing. I don't know if you've been practicing at all, but it's like you're on a roll. If you do start putting your services out there in any type of way, I feel that people will love your energy and they will love the work that you do. You're spot on, but I kind of want you to say, okay, let me hold off for a bit, for a couple of months, before I go deeper into the shaman work. Does that make sense? So to kind of really embody what you've learned, like Carol said about accountability, having that as well, showing up every day in that person that you are now currently. 100%. Then you will know something will drop in. It'll be like, right, now's the time. This is the time I've got to move. Because I just feel if you move now, it feels too quick, because you've learned quite a bit in the last few months. You're doing quite a bit. And to do this could be, a bit much. And I don't want you to stop being on your role. Okay, so I want you to continue to do what you're doing and really embody everything. And you will know, it will just drop in, Helen, okay? But your energy is really strong, which is why, Caralisa said that she could read without needing the picture. And I felt straight away I had stuff to say to you. So, like you've got good energy. It's pure. You're doing a lot of protection work. It feels like you're protecting your energy. But yeah, you can never have enough. You can never have enough protection. Like, you can never have enough water.
When Adele was talking, the card that came out for you was this lady, wise one. Grow within your current situation. I was going to say circumstance then. Grow within your current situation. So that's just confirmation. I don't think I really need to go into more. You are very wise. You've got
Yeah,
all the tools. You know
amazing.
this already, but it's just the growth. It's just the embodiment, like Adele said.
Yes. And she's so thirsty
Yeah.
for that protection energy.
Hmm.
Amazing. I love it. Keep it up. You're doing amazing. You really are. And
Hmm.
you've got really good guides working with you as
Yeah.
well. You know, I get a male guide with you that's quite close, that's doing helping you through your learnings and stuff. He's amazing. So yeah, you're doing so well. So I hope that's okay for you, my darling. Okay. It feels right. Can I get some guidance, please? If it feels right, can I get some guidance, please? That's from Jennifer Rebecca Slater.
Hi, Jen.
Okay, let me see.
Mm. You know, Jen, right? I'm going to admit to you that I had some guidance as soon as that message came in, but I didn't know it was you. And the minute I said hi, Jen, I thought, let me just. Spirit said, go with the believe in your own magic. And look what card dropped out. Gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. I feel like you've got so much. I don't even feel this. I know you have so much, but you've got into like a bit of a stagnant energy at the moment. I don't know what that's about, and I'm not going to go into that on the live, but you don't need anybody to fix you. This is the message that Spirit wants you to definitely hear today. Gold is so precious, but it goes through so much to get where it is. It goes through so much to be refined. It goes through so much for us to wear it and be proud and to feel good. And you've done so much healing. It's time to step out in your golden energy. It's time to step out with your gold. So this is just saying you don't need anybody. You don't need anything, because it's just trust again. Trust has been such a theme today. I don't know how long you've been watching for, but trust has come up so much. The guides are screaming, trust, trust, trust. They're like chanting it. Trust. You are gold. You are gold. I'm
Okay.
going to leave that with you, beautiful.
For me, this card just flew out for you. It's a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a bit like what Carolina was saying. There's the whole trust thing again. All right. And I can see that you've done a lot of the work in terms of the inner work, but it's now
Mm-hmm.
trusting that actually what you've got to give to the world, what you are here to do on a soul level,
Mm-hmm.
thinking, is it enough? Will people resonate?
Mm-hmm.
You're also looking around too much. So
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to put you back in your own lane, because you have everything you need. Exactly what Carolissa said. Okay. And you need to keep holding the vision of what it is that you want to create. Okay. Not what you feel that you should be doing because this is what everyone else is doing. There's a lot of things around other people around you. Okay. So I don't know what it is that you do, but it's almost as though you need to stay in your own lane, not question whether your stuff is enough, um, and go with it. Okay, having the courage, yes, exactly that. It's you got to have the courage, yeah, to step out and be you. All right. Um, this card flew out as well because I felt led to pick one from each deck. I got 3. This card fell out for you as well, which is the Strength card. Having the strength, because you need the strength to gather the courage. Okay, it's not always easy to be courageous, but then you just got to say to yourself, what's the worst that can happen? Okay, if no one's life isn't in jeopardy and nothing bad or negative is going to come from it, then find that strength and step out. Okay, and it's almost like this picture, she's can't see it clearly, but she's really powerful. She's got things growing from her body. She's got plants growing from her body. She's stroking what looks like a tiger or some sort of cat, wild cat, and she looks very powerful in her space, you know. She had the strength to step out and have that courage. And it also, the other card that I picked out for you was 2 angels basking in this in the near future. Okay, so in the near future. So I think there might be things that you're putting off until, I don't know, it feels like summertime, or something's going to happen around the summer months, which would allow you to do more of the things that you want to do and create more of the things that you want to create. But I want you to just start now. I don't even want to say wait till Monday when it's a fresh week and everyone's got a fresh head on. I want you to like do your meditation, set your intentions, and wake up tomorrow morning and start walking in that path now. Okay, I think you're going to be surprised if you do. All right, so yes, showing the world, you need to show the world your power. Okay, and be courageous because you've got it in you. And I'm also being told you've come from a lineage of quite courageous women, kind of step out and they speak their mind, and sometimes it ruffles a few feathers, but it's in your bloodline to be courageous. Okay, so just do it. Get out there and do it. Okay, so
I've also been shown no strategy needed.
No
strategy needed.
No,
that exact card. You don't need fixing. You don't need to be doing the ABC. Yeah, we do have to do things step by step, but you don't need to look elsewhere to think, okay, well, the person who was before me or next to me, or they did it in this way, and that's no strategy needed.
Do you know what? So I remember Aggie. See, I do so many of these healing sessions that I don't remember everyone that I've done them on, and a lot of the time I'm channeling when I'm doing that. So when people say, "Oh, do you remember when you told me this in the reading?" I'm like, "No," because I'm channeling. Okay, so I don't always remember, but that name was quite distinctive, so I do remember an Aggie. I can't remember exactly what she was about. Maybe Viking-y, I get. Remind me, but yes, no. See, strong women all around. You're already out. You're already in it. You just need to show the world more. Show them who you are. Don't care about what people are going to think. Don't care about what people are going to say. I feel like whispers in the background. There could be whispers in the background. There will be whispers in the background, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. So yeah, I just want you to just really embrace who you are and go for it. Beautiful energy, by the way. You've got a really lovely.
I can't even see your name. Oh, thanks, how does that make sense?
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful energy.
Anyway, my loves.
Yeah. I've been loving it.
Enjoyed that. Beautiful energy tonight, lovelies. Thank you so much for coming on tonight. And I hope that you got what you needed to get from tonight and got some answers and clarity. Yeah, it felt like we needed to do this tonight, didn't it?
Yeah,
you're right.
So aligned.
Viking,
so
yes, I remember. Start talking to her, connecting with her. She will guide you, I'm sure. Your Viking ancestor.
Yeah.
All right, my loves. Take care. Have an amazing
enough.
Whatever you're doing. And we shall connect soon. Okay? Bye, guys.
Bye.